I'm Mike Sullivan, and today we're going to help you play better, shoot lower scores by improving your golf swing. And today we'll talk about how to get your arms a little bit more involved in your swing. Okay, so right after we wrapped up the introduction there, Lauren, who's on the camera, she said, "Hey, I thought you're supposed to get your arms out of your swing and making it more about the turn." Right, Lauren? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's clarify a little bit. Sometimes people get so wrapped up in how they're turning their hips and shoulders that they lose out on the ability to create centripetal force. So if you take a look at, if I just hold this club loosely, and let's say I'm somebody who has absolutely no ability to turn my hips, right? Like you can see there's some speed there. As I go and try to even hit a shot that way, let's have that, okay. So this is not going to be ideal. It's just to show you how much speed I can generate really just using my hands and arms here. That felt terrible, but I think it was pretty quick. I think it was pretty fast. The shot wasn't too terrible either, okay? So I was able to hit that 7-iron, well, it shows 131 yards in the air, right? So that's not that terrible, okay? Now, if I was going to be the opposite way, though, and I was going to be really focused on just the way I'm turning my body, take a look at the speed I can get out of this. This is just my body turn. So that's as fast as I can go. And if I were to hit a ball, just focusing on that body turn and not really allowing myself to create the centripetal force, I don't want to try to feel all body. I got stuck a little bit on it. Okay, fairly accurate, right? But you can see there's a big drop off. I think I lost about 20 yards in the air. A lot of club head speed and all that stuff. So we've got to do both of these things. We do want to, and we have got to make good use of using our body turning back and through. And the reason why we focus on this so much, not only myself but other instructors, is that instinctively, most people, it's easier for them to control the club with their hands and their arms. But then as they start to learn about turning and learn about positions and learn about leverage, they forget about creating that centripetal force in their swing. I hope that makes some sense. So let's do a couple drills to show you how to get a feel for creating that good centripetal force. And one of them is the upside down club drill. And I'm going to grab a driver. Okay, so you can take your driver, flip it upside down, and boy, I always wish we had another mic for this so you can hear that whoosh, right? But I want to try to create a loud whoosh noise. And what will happen is, if I grip this club tight, it's going to be a much quieter whoosh. If I can relax my grip, really get loose and relaxed in my shoulders and my arms, it's going to be a lot faster. Okay, so that's one great drill you can do anywhere, maybe even before you tee off on a hole. Just get that club upside down and get a feel for that. Now, another drill you can do that relates to this, and this is one I really love to do, is just with your trail arm, or for me, my right arm because I'm right-handed, take your free arm and hold your bicep against your ribs. The reason we're going to do this is we're going to make basically the same type of a swing, but we don't want it to turn into this because that's kind of unrealistic how we play. So hold that bicep against your ribs so that you do have to still incorporate that shoulder turn, right? And then you're going to turn back through. I'm a little bit afraid to hit that launch mark, so I'm going to lift it up a little bit. Okay, so now I can really get a feel for. And what I want to do is hear that loud whoosh noise out here ahead of where the ball would be. Okay? So really, it's not actually all that difficult to develop that centripetal force in your swing, because it's actually natural for most people, but a lot of times people just get a little bit too inside of their head. They think too much about positions and they don't allow themselves to swing the club using centripetal force. So do those drills. Don't forget about your technique, but try to get a feel for that club swinging, making that whoosh noise. You'll increase your club head speed and increase your distance.